Cinema 5D at IBC 2017 is brought to you by B&H, the professional source for all your video needs. Tilta, arm your camera. Panasonic, cinematic moments for your production. Zuno, conversion lenses from Japan. And Olympus OMD, revolutionary in every way.
Hi, this is Nino from Cinema 5D. We're here at IBC 2017 at Litepanels, here with Alan. Hi, Alan.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good, thank you. You have a new light, the Gemini, so can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, we're absolutely excited about this. It's our new 2x1 panel, and it has RGB WW technology, and that's red, green, blue, warm white, and white LEDs. So as you can see, it's a very wide form factor, soft diffusion's built into it, and it basically has all these color modes, so you can either light your talent with bicolor, to daylight to tungsten light qualities, and you can offset to green and magenta, or you can go full color through that 360-degree color wheel. So you can pull up any color. We have gel mode as well. We'll take you through that in a second. And full dimming, of course, and we have a whole host of other features and ways to control the light that I think makes this a really versatile and agile light for the market.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, what's the biggest difference to the lights you made so far, except for, of course, the color?
A nice quality light to light skin tones. So some competitors that are using this type of technology, they're mixing red, green, and blue in order to obtain daylight. Here we're using a daylight and a tungsten LED. And we have also a red, green, and blue LED in there, so you can do all those other basically flexible things that you can do with the light. And what we want to do also that I think is really important, and I think it's one of the big takeaways when people were beta testing for us, is how lightweight this light is. So we integrated the ballast essentially into the light. So then we'll take the side shot here where you can see how the power supply is lifted up off the LED board. So that way we're...
Oh, so that whole thing at the back, that's the power supply, and there's a fan as well. How loud is that fan?
Yeah, that fan is pretty quiet. I mean, it's got no bearings in it. It's a magnetic field that's rotating it. And as I mentioned, this is all a power supply, like you mentioned. So you can kind of see the ventilation is just an open source that basically allows the LEDs to stay cool. Thermal management is really important when it comes to the life of the LEDs and keeping that consistent color. But as I was mentioning, if your sound operator has an issue with fans, you have the ability to shut that off. It does reduce the output because we want to protect the LEDs from, as I mentioned earlier, burning up.
Tell us about high speed. Can you shoot, with a high speed camera with this light?
Yeah, so they're flicker free at any frame rate and any shutter angle at any intensity. So it's important to understand that at any intensity, because there's a lot of LEDs out there that are flicker free, but once you start dimming them, you'll start to see the banding or the rolling type of effect that the flicker is essentially is what's creating that. What's cool about this light, and we'll show you a little bit more, is you can dim them by very finely, by a tenth of a percentage. But when you ramp it, it judges the speed of how you're turning it, so you can quickly turn and get that effect too. So it's a pretty smart way of controlling the light, and we have a lot of different ways to control it. We have the 5-pin XLR, we have the RJ45, we have wireless, we have Bluetooth, we have a 3-pin XLR for like a Cine VCLX style battery. We're going to develop a battery bracket so you can control two 14.4 volt batteries, so you can have a nice remote mobile lighting solution. So it's really, I think, a customer-friendly light. The menu system is super easy, and it's kind of designed in a way where within 1 minute or 2 minutes you're able to figure it all out and use the functions without having to read too much into the user manual.
Okay, cool. So let's wrap it up. Just tell us about the pricing and the availability of the Gemini.
Yeah, so list price is $44.40 in US, and Euro it's around 4,200. And availability is, pre-orders are accepted now, and then we'll start shipping them a week after IBC. So So yeah, essentially they're available now.
Great. Thanks, Alan, and thanks everybody for watching. Stay tuned to Cinema 5D for a lot of more videos from IBC 2017. Thanks for watching.